from the heart of Texas, where the winds blow free. Matt and Irlanne bringing truth and clarity. Faith in world events, we're diving deep in the Lone Star State where beliefs run steep. Welcome to the podcast.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Automotive Truth. You know what happens when the music starts playing? That means you hear our big mouths. Man, I still can't. I don't feel these mics, man. They're really, I guess it sounds good. Did it sound good on the last episode?
Yeah, I thought it did.
It just sounds really echoey. I don't know. I guess it's just me. I'll get used to it.
Hello, people.
All right. I'm Matt Pollard.
I'm Pollard.
I'm Whiny Pollard. Oh, man. Okay. Well, the election's over. No more, you know what that means. No more mandate on electric vehicles.
All right.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And then hopefully, the food gets fixed. We like to talk about the food.
Let's make America healthy again. So I want to, just a quick apology because, I've been running my mouth all these, since Kamala since she was coronated or since the coronation. He's giving me music.
You didn't shut the song off.
I did it? Oh, I sure didn't. Oh, I thought you were giving me
I was giving you volume in case you were going to play a song.
No. I thought he was giving me music. That's hilarious.
I can give you something.
No. Stop it. So I wanted to apologize because, all these months ranting about the fact, where is the church? And, here I am thinking that, the church had been quietly in the back, just waiting for the moment,
just waiting
for election day to put their vote in. I believe that the church stood up for righteousness. I believe that. So I gotta apologize for all these ranting, and me ranting on about the church not standing up. I believe that you did your part. I believe
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
And I'm not only saying that because he won. I'm saying it because of the amount and the the numbers.
The landslide?
Yes, the numbers in which he won by. To God be the glory. I'm so grateful and thankful. There's been a lot of praying in the Pollard household, but to God be the glory that there was victory. Victory in Jesus.
Yeah,
we got the victory.
But dude, even after all these people came in and all these people went out, we were still 21 million votes short from 2020.
Wow.
But it's been the same since 04, 08, 16. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, 2020 had 21 million more votes than ever before.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
I'm just thankful to God that it's over and we can breathe. And thrive. Let's thrive, America. Let's stop crying and let's thrive.
Let's stop whining.
Let's stop whining.
Wah.
And let's thrive. All right, Matt Pollard, where are we going?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
Oh, we got some people to shoot out.
Let's give a couple of shout outs here. I got to get a video ready for Freedom Academy, but Freedom Academy School.
What do you mean a video?
Like some kind of like I got for La Bodeguita and
well, you have the YouTube one.
I do. I just got to figure out. Anyway, so we want to shout out Freedom Academy School, Christian school in Austin, Texas, which is part of our church, Freedom Temple Pentecostal Church in Austin, Texas. It was a long time thought in the mind of Pastor DeMarlon Nixon and his wife, Lady Katrina Nixon, and it has come to fruition.
It has.
When God gives you a promise and he gives you a vision, it will come to pass. He is not a man that he should lie. Everything he says, it becomes. He can't lie. So
That's right.
You want to put Freedom Academy out there. Grades K, kindergarten to 12th grade. Open enrollment all year long. So you have time to even think about, I don't know, maybe for next year enrolling, or even in between semesters or whatever, enroll your children to a Christian school that still has regular basic studies, your reading, English, and arithmetic, and all those studies. And you have chapel time. The children have chapel time. The children have, their time to Pledge of Allegiance, to the flag, and to the Bible. And we give thanks for them and for, putting this together. And the desks are amazing. The classroom is amazing. It's just so wonderful, and the kids are loving it each and every day. They love it. All right.
And their online courses.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Also, if you're in a predicament or whatever, or you're in a situation you can have homeschooling, they have the online courses are available for homeschooling as well.
That's right.
So you can use their that C word. You can use that word.
Oh, the curriculum.
Yeah, that word. You can use that word, and you can do it at home.
Yeah. So you can go to www.freedomtemple.org /
I think it's freedomtemplechurch.org.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh my. Okay, it's in here wrong then. Okay, so www.freedomtemplechurch.org. Right?
Yes.
Freedom Academy. The link is attached to our social media, to the YouTube. So you can go there for any donations. We need donations, so help us out because there's still stuff, that they have to get together. They just opened the doors, but we still need help. So if you could donate, that God will bless you.
Yes.
Again, www.freedomtemplechurch.org. Freedom / Freedom Academy, and that's Freedom Academy Christian School in Austin, Texas.
That's right.
Next business I want to shout out, and it's La Bodeguita Market.
I can't say it. I'm not doing it.
I'm not going to make you say it, man. But La Bodeguita Market is here in Huddle. I'm even having trouble saying it. It's here in Austin. I'm sorry, in Huddle, Texas, and it has all your Spanish cuisine. It's a meat market, so they have tons of meat, fish. Their freezers are full of all kinds of products. You got sodas and juices and tropical juices and sofrito and queso de bola and whatever.
Bola.
So go to La Bodeguita Market and get your salchichon, get those items that you need. Thanksgiving is around the corner. You don't have to drive to Austin. You don't have to drive to Killeen. Right here in Huddle, Texas. Pflugerville, Georgetown, Round Rock. Come to Huddle, come La Bodeguita Market and check them out, because I'm sure that they have something that you have not seen before. And from your island, from your heritage, they have something for everybody. Okay.
Yeah, and you can drop your car off, have it serviced, and walk over to the market.
And they're actually right around the corner from us. My daughter just dropped off her vehicle, or her boyfriend dropped off her vehicle, and we stopped there, and she's like in heaven. She's like, and she's having a little bacon, so she's like, I want this, and she was just loving it. The next business also that I want to shout out is Gualita's Garden. Gualita's Garden. Puerto Rican sofrito. There's Gualita.
This sofrito
she
is
made
more
it.
Than just a
She makes it.
It's a piece of heritage.
That's her garden back there.
The name Gualita is a sweet twist on abuelita, meaning grandmother in Spanish.
Abuelita.
When her grandchildren
I'll just
were
let it
little,
play.
They couldn't quite say abuelita, so Gualita was born, and it stuck. Gualita's garden features ingredients grown on her family's land in Puerto Rico. Imagine the rich soil, the tropical sun, and seeds passed down through generations.
All right, we're going to fast forward this a little bit. So there's Matt Pollard and Gualita in the backyard, and there's Gualita's sofrito. That sofrito will transform your dishes. That sofrito will transform your stews, your rice, whatever. All you need is to put 1 or 2 tablespoons of this stuff while it's cooking. not after it's cooked, but while it's cooking. People are making that mistake. I just want to put that out there. But it will transform your dishes, and I'm telling you, it's delicious. You can marinate your turkey in it. You can put it in your gravy. You can put it in anything, and I'm telling you, this Puerto Rican flavor is like no other. And you'll smell like the Pentecostal lady that sat next to you when you were a kid.
Yeah, my truck smells like it.
Gualita's Garden. Go to her Facebook page, and guess what? It's at La Bodeguita Market. So you can go to La Bodeguita Market, and right in their refrigerator, you will find Gualita's Garden Puerto Rican sofrito, and get it because it's selling. It's selling, y'all. People are buying the sofrito, this organic sofrito with the seeds and the actual ingredients that come from our land in the island of Puerto Rico. Okay, I'm done.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
It's time for rants.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's go. Rants. Okay, my rant.
What's your rant?
My rant of the day. So let me play the video, and actually it's two. I'll play this video.
That's right. You got one for me.
Yeah. I play this video, and it's y'all gonna brace yourself because this is something.
Hey, cutie pie. High five. Do you like candy? I have the best candy you've ever had. It's a special candy. They make it for special kids.
Guys,
I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Candy to little girls. Do you know him? I need you to cover your ears, honey, okay?
Here you go.
I need you to back the up now.
Well, what's the
You
problem?
don't know her. She don't know you. You need to get the out of here.
She's a
back
neighborhood
up before
kid.
I put my hands on you.
Just relax, relax.
She said,
Because
honey,
I'm a
cover your
mom
ears.
and I see this happening.
So the scenario is
it's
that
an experiment.
it's an experiment, right? This I'm not sure if you guys follow this channel or not, but they post this a lot on different scenarios and how people would react towards strange men going towards little children, offering them candy or offering them to a puppy or whatever. I'm putting this out there as a mother. This is a PSA for all you. Although most parents have their kids in their room on the iPad, they're not outside. But for those that do let your kids go outside to the playground with their friends, this needs to be brought back. I remember growing up, there used to be commercials of this on TV constantly playing, reminding children, stranger danger.
Yeah.
Stranger danger.
You're right.
So although this was an experiment and this woman, I likely would have probably reacted the way that she reacted. I don't know if I would have swore, but she's going to explain really quickly why she acted that way.
Like every day in the news, and I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
As a mom, I just couldn't imagine if that was my kid, I'm sorry.
She's thinking about her kid, probably.
So yeah, that's if you're a mother, if you're a father, if somebody approaches your kid this way unknowingly, kids are impressionable. No matter how smart you think they are on their iPad and all that, kids are very innocent and impressionable, and they will walk away. I've seen commercials and clips, not commercials, what do you call that, postings online where they're like telling the kid, so what if he says, do you want a candy? And she'll be like, yes, I want a candy. No, you're supposed to say no. Oh, I got a puppy. Do you want to go see the puppy? Yes, I want to go see the puppy. No, you're supposed to say no.
Oh,
and
the joking ones?
Yes. But it's real. It's not even a joke. It's real. Parents, wake up and be warned, that these things are still happening, and we need to be aware. The other thing is I want to go down the line of children, and it's, leave a legacy for your children. we kind of named this episode that because we're trying to build a business and a legacy for children that are, our grandchildren, our children and their children, to come. And so I think it's very important. But listen to this. I think it's Bodhi Bakum that's saying this. It's
Imagine
very
a world
important.
where instead of kicking our children out when they're 18, they come to work with us in our family business. And then when they get married, we give them a house so they don't have a mortgage, and a family business, so they don't have to find a job. And then we teach them an aspect of the family business so that when we die, instead of just giving them money, we give them a mindset, we give them a skill set, we give them a tool set that they can perpetuate the family's wealth instead of decimating the family's wealth.
Wow.
Genius. I mean,
yeah, that's Myron Golden.
Not to.
It's not.
I thought it sounded like okay. Not to speak ill of my parents, or my mother or my stepfather who raised me. But had they started a business, I probably would have been running that business at this very moment.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I can say that they definitely instilled in me is that working, that working spirit, that don't, let the government feed you everything. They worked, even though my mother a lot of times was a single mom, but she worked night shifts. She did her very best. As far as a business, as far as training up a child in the way they should go, I just want to embed this into parents. Teach them something, teach them whatever it may be, whether it's growing a garden, whatever, something physical, that they in turn can give down to their kids.
Pass it down.
Pass down to their kids. Yeah. Pass down to their kids. Whatever it is, teach them something. This thing here is so great. I mean, you teach them and don't give them, don't let them deplete their inheritance. Or don't give them, how they say you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach him how to fish,
he eats forever.
And he eats forever.
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes at the end. But same thing with the children. Let's teach our children something, because God forbid, there's not always going to be a computer. There's not, the satellites can fall from the sky. I always say, the lights can go out. And what does he know? What if it never comes back?
Yeah. How do you survive?
Yeah. How do you survive? We have to go back to basics and teach our children these things, teach them how to work with their hands, teach them how to, how to make things, it's important. And not only that, but it increases. I watched this video where there's a little boy and his little baby brother, and he's throwing the ball up and down, and the doctor or whatever made the post said that it increases the activity in his earlobes, in the lobes,
the four lobes of the brain.
The four lobes. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you remembered. The four lobes of the brain, just by throwing the ball up and down. When was the last time you saw a dad and son outside throwing the ball at each other? There's a purpose behind all these things, So anyways, I'll digress. It's not really a rant, but just some I don't know, some encouragement and some insight on, as a parent.
There's so
see in
much.
The future.
There's so many areas and directions we can go with that.
Yeah. All
just
right.
like our parents not telling us it's stupid to open a business. Like, oh, we always work for somebody and work till you retire age, and not teaching you. There's so many areas, little directions we can go just from that one thing.
It's true.
But we'll be here all night if we did that. So.
All right, where are we going?
Well, let's get into some automotive news stuff here.
Okay, you got to.
Seeing we got away from it for a couple months there.
We sure did, but it was for a purpose. It was for a great purpose.
Yeah, and that purpose ain't over. Just because our conservative person won, it doesn't mean we stop fighting.
That's right. He didn't say fight once. He said fight
3 times.
Fight.
So.
So this is just the beginning.
You
got some music for automotive news? Let's see if he remembers. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Nope.
There it is. He's like remixing the music.
So we have a couple cars that are going down in price, and a couple cars that are offering leases now.
Yes, new opportunities.
Yeah.
We are thriving, honey. We're gonna thrive.
So Tesla, the Cybertruck is available for lease.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any of the Teslas were. I think they are now available for lease, But yeah, this is the first time the Cybertruck is available for lease.
But the Cybertruck, huh?
Yeah, it's a Cybertruck, and it's only $1,000 a month.
Is that something? How many of these Cybertrucks we're going to see now out in the road because of this lease program now? Does that come straight from Irlanne?
I'm sure him and the board sit down and go over it. He's hands-on with everything.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I
So they hit. So Trump, the election was what, Tuesday?
Yeah.
On Wednesday, Tesla company hit $1 trillion company. Isn't that crazy?
It's insane. It's insane. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I got a little something to read about that article about the Tesla.
About the leasing?
Yeah, about the leasing. So this is from the automotive news.
Automotive news, yeah, it's a good.
The real automotive news, not our segment. Although we added it to our segment. So it says Tesla Inc. is now offering the option to lease its polarizing Cybertruck with prices starting at $999 a month.
Wow.
That monthly payment is available to U.S. consumers who put $7,500. Oh, you got to put some money down, y'all. $7,500 down toward leasing an all-wheel drive version of the electric pickup for 3 years. Tesla's website shows leases must pay as much as $1,715 a month with zero down to lease a Cyber Beast iteration of the model for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. There you have it.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
I wonder how much the insurance is on that thing.
Probably quite a bit.
Yeah. I probably should have looked that up. But anyways, yeah, there you have it. You want a Tesla truck? You want to lease it?
Now you can.
Now you can. Pretty cool.
Right.
I think it's pretty cool.
All right, another one. If you want. So Jeep came out with the Wagoneer again.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing's north of $100,000.
Let me show you, just in case people don't know what it looks like. Let me show you what this Wagoneer is.
People call them wasteful. I think it's wasteful to drive a Prius and cry yourself to sleep at night.
Oh.
However, I was utterly undecided
What was that?
which one was the best. The Lincoln
So this
Navigator
thing
has
looks like a
beautiful,
Lincoln
stylish
Navigator.
interior, but an underpowered V6 engine.
That's what it looks like to me.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, it does.
Cadillac offers powerful V8
Or even the
engines,
Cadillac,
but
the,
lacks
Cadillac
classy
truck.
interior that the
Yeah, but I don't know if
Navigator
it's as big as
offers.
an Escalade.
But the third of the big three comes to save
I mean,
the
it's
day
still
with
a
an
Jeep,
all-new
though.
offering,
Yeah.
the Jeep
Oh, I
Grand
guess, yeah.
Wagoneer. I mean,
Look
the
at that thing.
Wagoneer, Grand Wagoneer,
Even a what do you call that thing?
It's a
Getting
Wagoneer.
over my initial disappointment about the
My mom
lack
had a
of wood
Grand
grain paneling,
Jeep Wagoneer.
let's take a
Wow.
look
I think it
was
at what
brown.
Mopar has to offer
With
in
the
the
wood
largest
paneling?
class
Did
of
it have wood
SUVs.
paneling?
Oh,
drinking
geez.
game
Those
take
are
a
really
shot
cool.
every
Those
time
are
I
really
say
cool.
They have
Wagoneer
that
in this
option though
video.
for these, the wood paneling.
First, let's clear
If I
something
had,
up.
if I had the money to ever purchase one of these things, I would get the one with the wood paneling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would go all the way like retro.
Yeah, but if you wanted to spend $100,000, would it be on a Jeep?
Probably not.
It would probably be the pickup.
Probably not. Probably buy a Land Cruiser, maybe two.
Speaking of Land Cruisers,
Yeah. So, did we finish with this? How much they lowered them down to because they were like
probably
crazy,
not.
crazy expensive. So Stellantis is the owner of Jeep and Dodge. Jeep and of Jeep, right? Stellantis. I'm gonna read the article here. Stellantis has trimmed prices throughout the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer lineups by as much as $7,000 from the previous model year.
Which is nothing.
Yeah,
but
now that you think about it, that's just the taxes, really.
probably just take the taxes off of it, right? The taxes off of it.
It says the move comes after Stellantis dealers, while openly criticizing the automaker's retail strategy, complained that high prices hampered their ability to sell down inventory. The adjustments follow price cuts for the 2025 Cherokee and Gladiator, Grand Cherokee and Gladiator. The cuts range from $3,000 on the base Wagoneer, which now starts at $61,945. That's not really bad with shipping. To $7,000 on the base Grand Wagoneer, which has a new starting price of $86,945.
Dang,
Yeah.
I'd get a Hellcat Durango.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
crazy.
I'd get a Hellcat Durango. Sorry.
Very crazy. So
All right.
there you have it. It's a nice truck. I mean, it looks very presidential, if you ask me. Okay.
Well, let's keep it on cool cars. There's a what do you call them? The Land Cruiser concept.
Well, it's actually
the new
out.
Toyota
I was
Land
reading
Cruiser
that
is
it's
an
out.
excellent
Here it is.
off-roader, but there's one thing that it's missing that the original had.
Although
An
this
open
article
roof experience.
says
This is the
otherwise.
Toyota
That's so
Land
cool.
Cruiser ROX. It stands for Recreational Open Experience, and it previews what a future Land Cruiser with a removable roof might be like. So Toyota's Calty Design Center
my
actually
Bible.
gave this a sliding
Yeah, it's
roof
yours.
that retracts back, just like a Jeep
Oh,
Wrangler.
wow.
And here on the inside, it mostly looks like a regular Land Cruiser, except you do get this really nice
I love
brown and
that
black
thing.
leather interior.
I love
Here on
it.
the outside, you get these half doors that you can actually see through that don't look super practical, as well as these absolutely massive wheels that are way bigger than the ones that you get on the standard Land Cruiser. So here at the back, you have this massive rear tire that you have to
Why are
swing
they
all the
massive
way to
to
side
this guy?
to get to the tailgate.
I know,
and
they're
then
not
here
really
at
that
the back,
big,
you
dude.
actually drop the rear
This must
down
be a car
like a
video.
pickup truck, and they actually give you
Yes.
these two nice
I can
indents,
tell by the
giving
guy's
you a good
voice
place to
doing it.
sit at your next tailgate event. Here in the back,
That's
you
pretty
have this
cool.
nice little pickup truck area with room for extra gasoline. And then Toyota actually put in an extra feature where you can tip the seats forward like so, and then
Wow.
drop down this mid-gate. That way you
Very
can actually drop down the mid portion of this section, and you can have way more storage space in your Land Cruiser ROX.
Very cool.
Unfortunately,
Wow,
the
my
Land
Land
Cruiser
Cruiser.
ROX is just a concept that Toyota built for SEMA, but
They-
maybe if you
it is
pray hard
actually
enough,
out. I read it.
Toyota will actually build it.
Oh wow.
So there you have it. The Land Cruiser. We love Toyotas. You guys already know.
Yeah, I love that thing.
That thing is pretty amazing. But what's with the two gas cans in the back? Like, is that
One's probably for water because it's clear, and the other one was gasoline.
just in case? Because it guzzles so much gas, you guess.
Oh, no, it's a 4-cylinder turbo now.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Oh wow. Well, that's a disappointing.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Vroom vroom.
I just like it's convertible and it's a Land
Yeah,
Cruiser.
that's pretty cool. It brings it back to its roots. All right, let's Can you show the Sweet Pickles video?
Okay.
I remember that when I was a kid, but I don't remember the song.
So
The Sweet Pickles Bus.
I played it earlier and it was stuck in my head for a little while. So I only have a little short clip of it. Do you want to show the new Volkswagen and then use it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's
So you can see where it originated from.
yeah. Well, yeah. Is somebody there?
No, I'm just
So
I feel like it's getting hot in here.
I'm going to show the actual the remake. You know, the new what's it called? Do you know what it's called?
The bus, the ID. I don't even know what the bus is called.
VW
ID,
bus.
maybe?
Yeah, that's what it is.
The
Well, we're
Volkswagen
still-
ID Buzz has finally landed in the United
Car
States,
buzz.
and this electric minivan has more than enough space for your entire family.
It's electric,
So here in
y'all.
the back, you get a
Boogie,
pretty
boogie.
good amount of space. You can actually lift up this little table. It's actually on a nice hydraulic unit, and you have
Aw,
these nice
that's so
little
sweet.
branded Volkswagen containers where
Probably
you
an
can store
accessory.
stuff, or you can just take them out if you don't need them. Now, if you don't
Yeah.
have anybody in the third row, it's really easy to fold these seats flat. Just pull these two tabs on either side, and now you have a ton of storage space. But wait,
cool.
you
Now
can
you can
actually
go back
get a
there.
lot more storage than that. Just
there's
unscrew
more.
both sides of this little cargo divider, and then
What
this
is that?
comes out like so. And now you can actually remove the third row. All you have to do
Oh,
is just
remove
pull this
the
little
third
strap
row.
and it'll slide out like so. You even get a nice little handle, but I will warn you, it's very heavy. And
Oh
after
my
you
goodness,
fold
that
down the
looks-
second row
that's
seats,
too
you
much.
get more
Too
storage
much work.
space than any other minivan on sale. Volkswagen even says the ID Buzz has more space than a Chevy Suburban. This thing is
What?
massive. And it isn't just the cargo area where the ID Buzz is spacious. Your kids are
ID
absolutely going to
Buzz?
love the back seats in here.
I
Here in the
love
back, you
that.
get these
I
heated
like it. I
captain's
don't-
chairs with their own armrests.
I like
but you
the
can
captain
also get a
chairs.
bench
If we
seat
were
if
still
you get
living
the
in
rear-wheel
Burleson,
drive
I would
model.
still have one.
Both kids and adults have so much legroom back here. You get a little phone holder right here. You get another
That's
pocket
amazing.
right here, and you get this nice little storage cubby right here. And the third row is super massive as well. It's
If you
really
know, you
easy
know.
to get in.
Amazing.
Just pull this little handle.
Amazing.
The seat will slide and tilt forward.
We can use that like as a church bus.
Yeah, right.
Use it as a church
But Pastor
bus.
said if it ain't a Chevy, he's not going to take it.
Yeah. So there's the Volkswagen little mini bus, and this is where it originated from. Now you guys probably seen them, the old ones
Buzzing around.
Yeah, out in the road, and those are really cool. Most people redo them, right? They
restore them. Well, yeah, because most of them were neglected and junk.
So if you grew up in the 80s, you are going to recognize this.
Let me see.
Here comes the Sweet Pickles bus. Smart moms know how cute minds grow upon Sweet Pickles. Your child.
Now that's going to stay with you for the rest of the night. I'm sorry. But that was the Sweet Pickles
I don't
bus.
remember. What was it?
Well, you would order it. Parents would order it, and their books would come in it, and stickers would come in it. And it's like this little, I think it was like a monthly a subscription. And you get a Sweet Pickles bus every month or whatever.
Come back, man! You make a killing now.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Let's play it one more time.
That.
I want to play it one more time just because.
Here comes the Sweet Pickles bus. Smart moms know how cute minds grow upon Sweet Pickles.
Sweet Pickles. I remember that.
And then they had all the characters of the goose. I think there was. I don't remember the other characters.
I don't remember the characters.
I don't remember.
I just remember the bus because that's whenever we see a Volkswagen, we're like, "Hey, the Sweet Pickles bus."
Yeah.
And everybody looks at us like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, because they're usually younger than we are. But yeah, Sweet Pickles, so nostalgic, so awesome. And yeah, Matt is right. We probably would own one of those if we were still in Burleson.
All right, so let's go to like a techie thing.
Okay,
so,
where do you want to go?
We have in NASCAR they have these things called chassis dynos where they can simulate the racetrack with computers and like simulate the bumps on the racetrack and stuff like that. So some people, I think this video though is the car mimicking the Nürburgring, a racetrack in Germany that they run all the cars around to set times.
You said maneuvering?
Run around the track. But I think the machine is maneuvering the car to mimic the racetrack. But so they use these in over seats for diagnostic purposes. So you see it? You don't need to hear the tires going on the thing. So it's you see it going up and down and up and down. So it's going to do braking points. It's going to go through the turns. So it's doing everything that the car would do without being at the racetrack. Look at the load on the tire.
They're going to wear those tires. They're going to wear those tires prematurely.
Look at that. Look at that.
Very cool.
Wow.
Just imagine, this is what your car looks like.
Yeah. When you're doing 100 in Texas. Look at it. Yeah, not me.
That thing is, I wonder how fast it's going.
I wonder what model it is.
That's very cool.
All right. One more video. So whenever you go anywhere, always read your paperwork. This guy got charged extra.
Oh my.
So he had unlimited mileage and he got charged for mileage. Watch this video.
And he drove a lot too. I'm not going to tell you how.
But it doesn't matter. It says unlimited mileage.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. You need to leave now. But you're going to charge this to $10,000 to my credit.
Yes.
When this literally, that's not even allowed. But I never signed.
Tell me where it says I can't charge it.
Right here, it literally says I won't get charged anything. It says miles allowed, free miles.
Yo, the lawyers are
literally
gonna have a ball with this guy.
To this if there's anything extra. I've never signed anything saying that I could only go 100 miles a day or anything like that, or that I would have to pay more.
But you also never, like you said earlier,
you just agreed, right? I never had signed that.
You never signed anything that's in it. But you also never signed anything saying we allowed you to drive 25,000 miles.
No, unlimited is what 100,000 miles.
No, it is not.
That is something.
That's unlimited mileage.
I mean, how do you fight that? He's got to fight that.
Oh yeah, there's an attorney out there that's going to eat that guy up.
He drove 25,000 miles.
Yeah.
And they're trying to put charge 10, or they did, right?
They're trying to charge him the over mileage.
$10,000. $10,000. Are you kidding me? He could have bought 2 cars.
Yo.
He could have bought 2 PTL cars.
Yeah, for sure.
That is insane. Let's play the rest of it.
No, it is not. How is unlimited not?
Then we're done. Please.
No, explain to me how unlimited.
Later, I will have you arrested. It's your choice.
How is unlimited miles not? Wow.
He's getting him arrested. He said, "You leave, or you're gonna get arrested." Is that what?
Yeah. So like, what's the cop gonna do? The cop's probably gonna throw him out, but the cop can't do any legal stuff there. All he can do is just remove the guy from there, and then he's gonna have to call an attorney.
And now you're gonna call the cops on me. Okay.
Yeah. I've asked you plenty of times to please leave my office. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you or anything else.
Sounds like fraud what he's trying to charge you for. Because we rent a lot a and the miles are
These are
unlimited.
the Hodge
If
twins.
you come back,
I
it
love
says
these guys.
unlimited, but hey, it ain't 25,000 miles. I know, but
Unlimited's unlimited.
Yeah. We give props to the Hodge brothers for letting us use that little clip there. I don't know where they got it from. It wasn't theirs. But
Well, they got it to talk junk about somebody.
they're hilarious. They are hilarious. They're a little, what do you call that?
Vulgar?
Little vulgar, but they are really funny.
Yeah.
They're ex-army. They're ex-military.
One was Army, one was Marines, I think.
Yeah. And didn't they play football too? I think they play football.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways, they're
All I know is
hilarious.
they're
The Hodge
knuckleheads.
twins. Their names are the Hodge twins.
Yes.
All right.
All right, let's go jump into some maps.
All right, people.
Well, we're still going to keep some of this in there.
Okay.
I totally forgot about a service drop vibes this week.
Oh, okay.
Service drive ops this week.
Okay. Yeah.
I really want to fix my mic. Loon is here, by the way.
All right, folks. We have come to the part of the segment where Matt Pollard likes to vent and talk, and it's GG Matt. God, guns, meat, and potatoes. We shortened it to GG Maps.
Yeah, we're not going to go crazy because we filled you with 3 months of this. But the first one, we had the hurricanes that hit. And is there a video by the chance?
There is. There's actually it's actually been a month now since these hurricanes hit. I'll show you what
put this article up quick, and then
you want the article up, or you want to know the aftermath of the
whatever has the FEMA employee going door to door.
I wanted to play this really quickly just because it's been a month since, and this is where I think this is North Carolina. This is what it's looking like a month from the disasters. Look at how terrible.
No, like
there's just debris everywhere, and I'll stop it right here. But again, there's still people. People living in camps, living in their motorhomes because they can't go back to their homes. They don't have a home.
There's no home to go to.
Right.
What are they going to do?
Right. Look at all the debris. So sad. Okay.
Where are they supposed to put it? You know?
I'm not. I don't know.
It's crazy.
I was going to say something, but I won't say it.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
I'm not going to say it. All right.
I will have Tony Hinchcliffe say it.
All right. Go ahead with this article.
So there was a FEMA employee delegated to go to these areas to go give help to people in need from the hurricane relief.
Yeah, she was in charge of delegating groups.
Yes. And she told the groups, do not go to homes that have Trump signs in the yard.
She says, skip the Trump supporters.
Yep. So, and then this article, I don't know when this article is from. I'm sure there's a date on it.
Yeah, hang on. I'll see.
Yeah, it's right here. It says...
from today.
But as of today, she has been terminated.
Yeah, and good riddance.
Yeah.
Good riddance.
Yep. So everybody's getting fired and everybody's quitting now that this November 5th day is over. There are so many people that are quitting and or being fired because they know what's coming on January.
Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting that somebody would do this.
It's ridiculous.
That we would take the politics to this. I mean, we talk, we rant, we say whatever, but to really neglect somebody, help because of politics?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Because of what they believe, because what their right is to believe. It's all right for us to believe whatever we want to believe. It's all right for us to practice our voting preference or whatever. Disgusting that she was telling people, and I'm glad she should be in jail. You know me, I'm quick to put somebody in jail. Don't make me the judge. I'll put you in jail.
Yeah. And then you have this other lady here from the news, Joy Reid, that's already dividing people for the holidays. Like already putting division in there for the holidays.
It's absolutely insane. I'll play the video in just a minute, but it's just sick to me. The families have been separated, families have been broken up, and on odds ends. Is that the right word? At odds.
At odds.
Families have been at odds because of this whole election. It's grew really big, and people have taken this to heart that they stop talking to their parents, they stop talking to their friends. They stay away from certain coworkers, and that's division, y'all. That's exactly what the enemy wants. And so this is what. And I put out a reel earlier today. If you're still listening to this lady, you need to check yourself, because this is the spirit of division.
A challenge with the idea of how do you interact with people who voted for this, right? If you are an LGBTQ person and someone in your family voted essentially against your rights, or you're a woman, knowing that this man was calling people the B word. J.D. Vance was literally calling Kamala Harris the trash and said, we're going to take out the trash. I know a lot of black women were
because they called
triggered by
the
that.
Trump supporters garbage.
And they voted for the people who called you trash, or if you're Puerto Rican, and someone voted that way, do you recommend, just from a psychological standpoint, being around them? We got the holidays coming up.
Let me just stop that right there. This Puerto Rican thing has nothing to do with anything. Because you're Puerto Rican. If you're Puerto Rican, how she threw that in there?
Mm-hmm.
How divisive.
So I love that you asked this question, because there is a push. I think just a societal norm that if somebody is your family, that they are entitled to your time, and I think the answer is absolutely not. So if you are going to a situation where you have family members, where you have close friends who have voted in ways that are against you, like what you said, against your livelihood, and it's completely fine to not be around those people and to tell them why. To say, I have a problem with the way that you voted because it went against my very livelihood, and I'm not going to be around you this holiday. I need to take some space for me, and I actually.
Honey, I can't believe that they let this play on television.
Well, that's MSNBC. That's how they are.
I can't believe that they're like, oh no, you need to stay away from them because you need to tell them, oh no, I don't want to be around you because of the way you voted.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's all right. Do we not remember that this is the United States of America and we the people get to vote?
Yeah.
We the people
stood up. Like we the people stood up and stood out. So that majority wins.
Oh my goodness, it's just unbelievable to me that they would play this on television.
You had your turn. You ruined it. Next, move on.
Disgusting. People, if y'all watching this lady,
how is she still? I guess that's why it's for sale.
Something's wrong. And if you're saved, Lord, save your soul. Because that spirit, my God, that awful spirit, you should be discerning it. Okay, I digress.
All right.
Going down the lane of the division spirit, I want to play this video for this young man from Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Right here.
It's right. Like you. What right is he taking away from women? Don't like you.
Let me just start it off by it's again down the lines of this division thing. Yeah, it's ready to go.
Go ahead, hit it.
Don't even like you. What right is he taking away from women?
You're saying on the division thing.
What right is he taking away from women?
He don't like y'all.
But you're right, young man.
He don't even like his own race.
What right is he taking away from women? Y'all still not answering my question.
that.
I've
You're
been
just
asking for
dumb.
like 5 minutes.
You're so
What's the
dumb.
answer? Y'all brought up education once I asked that question. Because y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all just go on Twitter, look at what they say, and just run with it.
Myron, you go on Twitter. I watched the debate. I heard everything.
Y'all
you
thought he
said.
was taking away abortions. He can't even do that.
Myron, what debate did you watch?
He's so stupid. Yes, please look at the Chromebook. So I want to see what right he's taking.
look
Let me
at no
search it
Chromebook.
up.
Go look at
What
the
right?
debate.
Let's see what right he's taking away from women. Let's see
now.
what right he taking away from women. Let's watch it.
Okay, let's see what he's giving you when he is.
No, what right is he taking away from women?
Let's see
It's
what
always
he's
about
doing.
what free.
They said that last time. And y'all also said Project 25. He also said publicly he's not going to do no Project
This kid
25.
knows
He's
his
a liar.
facts.
Do you believe him?
It's funny, all the Democrats know more about Project 2025.
Why do you need an abortion? Why do you care about abortion? You're in high school.
It doesn't matter.
You're in high school.
Women get pregnant. Women our ages get pregnant.
It's you
They
getting
get
pregnant.
raped.
It's you getting
Here's
pregnant.
a girl
It's you
crying.
getting pregnant once.
I shouldn't have to fear that though.
Are you even a? You're probably a virgin.
You probably
You're one of those things, yo. Abortion is never one of y'all lists. We got wars. People trying to have wars with us, and y'all worried about abortion. Y'all worried about abortion. Y'all not even having sex. Like, look at y'all.
It don't matter.
You're not even having sex.
Yo, I want this kid. I want him on the show. I like this kid.
Look at him. This is
Yeah, let's
part
focus on
6.
that. People don't want to talk about how Trump is a good president. What's wrong with voting for
Okay,
Trump?
we could, well, just listen, that we could still be friends after the election. I said, no, we can't.
You stop being friends with us because they voted for Trump? Teacher.
You see, he said you stop being friends with him because he voted for Trump. The teacher is talking and saying that he stopped being friends with whomever because he. Listen to what he says.
Way more.
Despite others having different
What are you talking
sides to other
about? He just said his friends, those that he hang with, and correct me if I'm wrong. You said they asked you if you still gonna be cool after this. Right or wrong. So what are you talking about, ma'am?
No, Dad, again, let's not single anybody out, Myron.
No, because she said that's not what you said. I'm like, what are you talking about?
She said anything.
Everybody entitled to their own opinion now.
Right. So
Right.
why would you cut somebody off because they voted for Trump?
He didn't say what he can
You
do.
can't dominate the discussion.
I'm never saying you cut.
If you want to have some input to the dialogue, then you have to do. Citizens were more decent.
Because they voted for Trump, they're not?
Yes.
What?
They're
Jared.
He's a messed up person.
Yeah, what?
No, wait.
Our citizens not decent because they voted
No,
for
wait.
Trump?
You have your views, and I have mine. I'm entitled to mine.
But that's why you cut them off,
So
because
if
you don't
I have
correlate.
friends that tell me that, oh, MAGA, I can't be friends with them.
Because he voted for Trump.
Exactly.
What?
You don't get it. It's
Some of
This
you
kid
can't
is
have
good.
no
This
opinion.
kid is wise.
Trump is a good president. Some of y'all are blindsided by what y'all hear on the internet.
You know what?
You see that?
To
You
his parents.
Yeah, good job, mom and dad. Good job for raising up this kid here. I'm going to clap for him real quick. Good job, mom and dad, because that kid has common sense.
Yeah, it's all it is. I'm not saying I like him because he supports Trump or whatever. He's just taking the common sense and the logic. So you're not going to like somebody because of their political views?
That's actually what he was stumped on. He stopped talking about everything else, and he goes, wait a minute, teacher. You're saying that you're going to cut your friends off because they voted for Trump?
That's ridiculous.
And he said, you heard the teacher in the background. If I said MAGA, 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 then yeah, I don't want to. He was like, are you crazy? Like, that is nonsense from a teacher.
Yeah, well, you know, if you're not going to be my friend because of who I voted for, then you weren't my friend.
Insane.
Ridiculous.
This spirit of division because somebody
Somebody's
voted,
political views.
Wow. It's insane.
I want to find that kid.
Really insane. I
want to find that young man.
That we're living in these days.
Because I want him to be president.
Very smart kid, very great intellect, And he's defending the fact too. He's not sitting down in a corner.
Good for him.
And he's not laying down. He's saying, "What? What are you saying?"
And they're all ganging up on the poor kid.
Yeah.
They're all ganging up on the poor kid. And he's just having a civil conversation while they're yelling at him, while they're calling him stupid, while they're calling him dumb.
Yeah.
Everybody's calling him names.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's just being a humble human being.
Yeah. It's amazing that we have kids, that have parents, because I believe that's somebody trained up the child.
All right, let's go to your boy, David Harris.
All right.
Your boy, David Harris.
Oh, my boy, David Harris.
The
Okay.
Marine.
Stop it. You're making fun of me.
Oh.
He's making fun of me, y'all, because I made a mistake last time. I ain't going to tell you what it was, but... So, over at the Trump compound?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what's going on at the Trump compound, y'all.
No, that's not.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Yeah, he's making them lease Teslas now. Making Tesla great again.
I just saw Tesla. Oh, boy, have mercy.
It's okay. We love you.
Don't stop loving me.
You're not gonna be my friend because I hit the wrong button.
Oh yeah, President Trump ain't playing around. Are you kidding me? How do you say Elon Musk is making sure our president stays safe without saying Elon Musk is making sure our president stays safe?
That's so great.
MAGA baby.
Yeah, well, I gotta correct you, Mr. Harris. Those are Boston Dynamic robots. Those aren't Tesla robots.
So
But
doesn't
it's
have
cool.
anything. But
He could program them.
Yeah, that's what exactly. Maybe he did. Maybe he did program them. But the fact of the matter is that somebody's keeping him safe. Somebody, who knows? It might even been Elon that recommended, "Hey, why don't you try this to see how it works?"
Yeah, you're right.
Pretty amazing. Amazing. This is the world of technology we're living in right now.
All right. Well, while we're on the Trump.
Yeah.
You want to play the Trump message and then we'll do the Kamala speech?
I do. This is very important, y'all. Just bear with us for those who haven't heard this, but this is Trump day one, and this is what he's...
Gender insanity being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
So
no, thank you.
That's an old video. That's an old video that has just recently surrounded back around. I think it's more or less because now people want you to remember what he said he's going to do.
Yeah. And he also, people started going ballistic when they saw this, and also a tweet that he had sent out. I believe it was a tweet that he sent out, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's for minors."
Mm-hmm.
Minors, is what he's trying to protect.
Yeah, like when this gender reassignment during school that the parents don't know about. That's what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I want to clap again just one more time. Because it is due time. It is high time for all this to come about. And and somebody that's going to enforce the castration and all the what do you call that? All the mutilation of children. Yeah. Okay. Where are we going now, Matt Pollard?
Kamala.
So one thing Matt and I were talking about when we watched I guess it was the conceding. Was it the conceding speech that she did at Howard? And so Howard, right? It was Howard?
Howard
University, her alma mater. And so I told Matt that I totally respect her walk-off. Her walk-off is something that I found, very presidential. I don't want to say presidential, but very honorable and very, I don't know, it just touched me in a way. And even Matt, I said, Matt, do you think? And he was like, yeah. And, when it comes to Kamala, usually we don't agree. Because,
I mean, I don't believe a thing she said.
Yeah.
The way she walked off, she took it humbly.
She did. And I believe even Matt had mentioned that, I don't think Kamala even wanted this.
Yeah, I don't even think she wanted to do it.
She was all for the glitz and all the attention or whatever, but deep down inside, I think she knew that she wasn't able to.
Nobody's more happier than Hillary.
Yeah.
And then Joe Biden, and then Kamala.
Yeah. Okay, so let's show Miss Kamala's walk off.
Bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. I thank you all.
So here comes Doug.
So awkward. He's like, do I kiss her? What do I do?
Yeah. I think they did very well. As they're both waving, she's waiting on him. And now he's waiting on her. And now they're walking, and watch this. Watch while they walk away. Watch. She grabs his hand. He grabs her arm. Look how she swings her arm. He looks at her. She looks the other way for a second. Somebody must have said something. And now he looks at her.
He already did. He already looked at her.
Oh, he already looked at her. Okay, I missed it. Anyway, I think that was pretty humble and very, I don't know, just very admiring that she walked off like that with her husband. And, that's about the most that I would give her.
The most genuine thing she ever did.
Yeah, that's about the most.
Don't worry about her making money. She's got millions of dollars. She has all the insider trading.
Yeah, she's
don't
good.
worry about her.
She's good. She's good. Believe me, she didn't want that job.
Nope.
deep down inside, she knew she might, one, that she wasn't going to be able to do the task, and two, that she would have been told what to do.
So she said she picked Tim Walz as a running mate when she was sleep deprived. So what kind of decisions do you think she would make as a president of the United States?
My goodness. Yeah. This Tim. That Tim.
Yeah.
Jazz hands. All right, my brother.
A grown man crying.
Yeah, he did something.
That abuses his son, allegedly.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong with that. All right, can we talk about some food real quick, and then I'll go. Okay.
And then we'll laugh.
Yeah. So, going down, got guns, meat, and potatoes. We always got to talk about the meat and potatoes of the situation, which is our food and what they are feeding us. And so, I want to play 2 videos, and then we'll wrap it up with Automotive Labs. But this one video is more towards drinks. I found online what is in our drinks.
Did you see that the FDA just recoiled 28 drinks for having ingredients not listed on the label? And that 24 of these drinks contained drugs, bacteria, and harmful chemicals that were not disclosed on the labels. Now, maybe it's just me thinking this, but if a regular person drugs someone, wouldn't they be going to jail? Well, apparently it's no big deal if you're just selling sport drinks. Martinelli's apple juice contained high levels of arsenic. No big deal.
Oh my
and some
goodness.
of the drinks had red 40 and yellow 5 but didn't list them. And you can't even use these without a special label in Europe. But in the United States, they put these dyes in candy made for children. And this is why I write books on healthy eating as well as the corruption of the food system. Because people make the mistake of blindly following the FDA. Like, yeah, they'll make sure you don't bite into a hamburger and drop dead. But they do allow what they call acceptable levels of toxins. So for people who are unaware of,
which means that it's a slow death.
It's a slow death, yes.
It's a slow death.
Of this, it's like toxins for breakfast, toxins for lunch, toxins for dinner, day after day, week after week, year after year. Well, what's the result of that? This is why I encourage families to teach their kids about processed foods as early as possible. Teach them about red 40 and yellow 5. How to make healthy alternatives, like do-it-yourself laundry detergent.
Yes.
And to make gardening and food preservation a way of life. Check out my private homeschool community and my books on healthy living, morality, the Bill of Rights, and so much more. ClassicalLearner.com.
Go find ClassicalLearner.com. This guy is about helping parents, raise their children in a healthy environment. This is serious, y'all. This is serious. This weekend I went away on a retreat with my sisters from the church, and one of the subjects that we talked about this morning for breakfast was that, the fact that we are not aware of what they're putting in the foods, and how they get away with this, and nobody would ever get away with this in these outside countries, right?
Yeah.
All right. So one more video on our food situation here. Where is it? It's somebody is being boycotted, y'all. But I'll let the video speak for itself. Sometime today.
What are the next steps for the people here and for the people that are watching?
Do not buy Kellogg's cereal. Stop buying Kellogg's. Jason has said this. He's one of the most successful investors in the country. If you go down and take their revenue down 5%, it's going to transform this company. So I think we can do right now is vote with our wallets. It's so simple, but I'm telling you.
To the protesters outside the Michigan headquarters of Kellogg, demanding the cereal giant remove artificial dyes from cereals in the U.S. They've done it.
I think it was one of the episodes that we couldn't hear.
Oh, okay.
In other countries. Eva Pilgrim is here with more. Good morning to you, Eva.
Good morning, Robin. There has been this push amongst moms to really pay attention to the ingredients in the foods we feed our kids. This morning, growing concerns around what's in breakfast cereal.
This morning, a food fight over cereal. About 1,000 people protested
Fruit
outside
Loops.
the
Isn't that
Michigan
what they had?
headquarters of Kellogg, demanding the company remove artificial dyes from cereals in the U.S.
It was Lucky
I'm
Charms.
here for the mom. All the moms who struggle to feed their children.
This lady right here, she's no joke. You're going to see her everywhere. When it has to do about food, You're gonna see her everywhere because she's a big activist.
But it has to do with kids.
Yeah,
More healthy food without added chemicals.
Kellogg, the maker of Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks, announced nearly a decade ago that it would remove artificial colors and ingredients. The company did that in other countries. For example, Fruit Loops in Canada are colored with concentrated carrot juice, watermelon juice, and blueberry juice. But in the U.S., Fruit Loops still contain artificial colors, including red dye number 40, yellow dye number 5, yellow dye number 6, and blue dye number 1.
Wow.
Studies have claimed those dyes could cause behavioral problems in some children.
Wow.
California just last month banned the dyes from food served in public schools.
It is not crazy to expect better.
That's the only thing California got right.
Wow, California. Wow, look at California.
They did something right.
Look at California.
Give them a hand clap.
California is growing up. I'm mumbling. California is finally doing something.
How do you feel after? So I was like, you gotta stop drinking coconut water all day long, and I was like, start drinking your water again.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you feel after 3 weeks of drinking water again?
I feel great. Not only that, my skin looks great, and not that the coconut water is not good for you. It is, but I had to go back to drinking some water. I did.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did. My feet are swelling up a lot, and not only that, but I have a thyroid, an enlarged thyroid, and issues with thyroid, so I have to, stay hydrated. My thyroid doesn't make the insulin and stuff as it should, so I got to stay on top of it. But you know what? Thank God for my husband. My husband looks out for me. He wants me to live. He wants me to live, y'all. But going back to this Kellogg's thing, these Kellogg's, they told them to do it decades ago, and then they did it, but they did it
everywhere else,
which tells you that if they can get away with it, they will. They don't care. This comes
I was
first.
gonna say, so they do it every other country. Why not just do it here? So every product is the same, but it must save them that much money that they'll continue to do it here in the United States versus.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy to me. All right,
That's why I always read the labels on everything.
Yes.
Dude, like, I mean, I'm not to the point, not right now, where I'm going to brush my teeth with charcoal and all that stuff.
Right. We're not there yet.
But I mean, washing your dishes, all you need is baking soda. You don't need Dawn detergent. You don't need the soap. And you only need a little drop of laundry detergent. You don't need a whole cup of laundry detergent.
That's true.
But like,
one thing too, I wanted to say, and my mother always said this to her ladies when she used to pastor. If you decide not to shower, for whatever reason, some women don't shower. They shower every morning and not every day or twice a day or whatever. Remove the deodorant from your underpants. She used to always say that, and she would say that to me all the time. Make sure that if you're not showering the night before, remove the excessive deodorant. Don't apply more deodorant. There's chemicals in that deodorant, and it's been traced back, not a specific deodorant, but it's been traced back to breast cancer, swollen lymph nodes and glands underneath because of the excessive deodorant. Yeah, we want to smell great, and we forgot to take a shower or whatever, and we put on more. Take it off, take a shower, and even the night before or even the morning of, if you make sure you wipe it off.
Yeah, well, all that stuff. Using your body spray, your shampoos, your toothpaste, your hair, all that stuff.
I use hairspray.
Anything that goes on your body or in your body, you need to be cautious about.
Yeah.
Even the receipt paper.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't even touch receipt paper, which we do all the time.
Yeah. We don't pay attention to the small things. But again, if they can get away with it, they will. They will, because they're not concerned about, they're just concerned about their pocket.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wah.
All right, my Paulo, let's go to some automotive labs. I got a couple of things here, and they're really not fall to the ground.
Did you get that tail,
but
Luna?
They will make you. Luna's over here chasing her tail is what she does when she gets bored. But first thing I want to show you is this Franken Lexus, like Frankenstein, Franken Lexus. Look at these people, and I think this is outside of the country, but what they do to vehicles to make it work. Look at
What the heck?
all the.
Why is it all welded up?
Yeah, it's a Frankenstein vehicle.
Yeah, but why?
It's alive. Because they're trying to build a Lexus, I'm guessing.
Is that ISIS? Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Because they are.
Is that a
look
Hamas
at the
car?
other one. The other one too. Look.
They're all Land Cruisers.
Yep.
Upgrade conversion center.
Yeah. I don't know where this is.
Maybe they're bulletproofing them.
It could be. You never know. But I think that was pretty extraordinary. They're just putting all these pieces together and creating a Franken Lexus or a Franken and
Franken beans.
That's how much people love these vehicles. They want to keep them alive. It's alive.
It's alive.
And now this one here, I tell you, people will do in these other countries, people will do whatever they need to do to get to where they're going. When they're not too concerned about backup camera, they're not too concerned about, luxury.
Why? There's no windows.
He welded on a door handle like an actual house door handle. Look, his house key. Another house door handle.
Put his helmet on. Let me get his key.
Oh, you forgot one thing. Look at that. You forgot to put the battery.
Let me get my cigarette. Hey man, they got wheels. That's more we can say about some people.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
That right there is survival mode.
Mm-hmm. It's survival mode.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, that's pretty genius. Although I'm not sure what the air conditioning was. That to cool something down, maybe cool the engine down or something. What was that for?
It probably worked before the windows got blown out of it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So air conditioning, by having this house air conditioning unit on. Also, he put a helmet on. He
did.
Because it's very dangerous in these in this condition that he's driving this vehicle is very dangerous to the cranium.
Yeah, or who knows where he is?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Who knows?
I thought that was pretty genius.
We've seen other videos like that.
Survival mode.
That's funny.
All right. I want to show you a video, y'all. And I'm showing you this just like I showed you that other lady, Reed. You need to stop watching this. This is rotting your brain. This type of rhetoric and this type of television is not good for the soul.
Not gonna, say, oh, you're with a white guy, we're gonna keep you from being deported. No, he's gonna deport you and put the white guy with someone else. The man is out there. He's also.
I remember you used to watch that.
I did.
And you were like, they're getting so bad. They're getting so bad.
I gradually, I watched it and gradually saw it getting worse and worse and worse. And then new people came on and it got worse and worse. And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And Matt used to hate it. He hated that I watched it. But it was like watching a train wreck every day. You know how sometimes you like to watch things? I used to like watching things like that where somebody's gonna say, I remember the time, what was her name, Kelly Osbourne said the most stupidest thing on live television on The View, because it's live when they don't have recordings or whatever.
Okay.
But most times it's live, and they were talking about I think they were talking about Trump.
Yeah,
this is years ago.
The immigration.
Yeah. And it was, yes, because she talked about Trump's toilets.
Yeah.
And they were going back and forth, and she said, well, let me say this in her English.
In her fake British accent.
In her British accent. Yeah, that's a British accent. She says, let me tell you this, Mr. Trump, who's going to clean your toilets? And everybody was like, oh, no, you probably shouldn't. She goes, no, but I mean, no, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I wish I had the video, I would play it, but that's exactly how it went. She's like, you know what I mean. No. And the lady was like, no, I wouldn't say that. That sounds a little racist. She was like, no, I'm not racist. I'm not. It just blurted. She was just so confident in what she was saying.
So ridiculous.
She said,
But right now, she'd be a hero.
Who's going to clean your toilets, Mr. Trump?
But it's okay if Joy Reid said it.
And
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And everybody's countenance went, oh, they were like hiding behind their microphone.
Yeah.
That was so funny. I'll have to bring it back. But anyways, these women here, they will steer you the wrong direction.
I hope everyone that said they were leaving is leaving.
Yeah. We have a going away.
So bye, everybody.
Adios, people.
Bye, celebrities. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. So we had them. We bought them tickets, and we gave them boarding passes. And here they are. They're on the plane, ready to go. You want to go see who's leaving? So it looks like the View head runners of the View. You got Whoopi on the left. Or on the right if you're on the other side. You got Joy Behar. You got Clooney, Mr. Clooney.
Bye.
Mr. Clooney. Who's that? The white guy behind the Behar, Joy Behar.
I have no idea.
Then
Steven Spielberg.
Then you got Joy. No, I don't think that's Steven.
I have no idea.
You got Joy Reid over there, and then you got Julia Roberts, and then you got Tom Hanks, and then you got Barbara Streisand. I'm taking back my Barbara Streisand. She is a Jewish woman. I'm not really jiving with.
She
Anyway.
drank the Diddy Kool-Aid.
Yeah. You got Jean Pierre. You know the liar pants on fire. She's got red on.
Yo. Alex Jones posted a video of X that said, "Trump, I would accept your press secretary if you gave it to me." And he's standing there with an AR behind this truck, and he said, "I'll be your press. I accept your nominee for press secretary."
My goodness!
Can you imagine him?
Alex Jones.
Peter, go ahead. Peter, go ahead. Oh my God!
Everybody be quiet. Give Peter a chance to talk.
Peter's talking.
Yeah. Everybody be quiet. Only Peter talks.
People might have no idea what we're talking about. You'd have to search Alex Jones.
Look up Alex Jones and you'll know what we're talking about. So here they are. We bought them boarding passes. Oh, and that's Joe from Joe in the Morning. Did I say Tom
Joe.
Hanks already?
Yeah,
yeah. So they're on the plane.
Can I interrupt you again?
Yeah.
So, forgive me.
Oh no.
This is a Kelly Osbourne moment. So his best movie was him playing a slow person.
Somebody said that actually. He used the word retard, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I saw what's his name? Tate. I saw Andrew Tate going on this thing.
Oh, it was Andrew
he
Tate
was
actually.
Like, F you, get out. He was going really. And I was like, yeah, it was on X, I think.
Yeah, I saw it too. I saw it every
well, that's probably the only platform he's allowed to be on.
Yeah, every person. All right, so let's say adios, my friends. We'll say adios to them. Adios to those that are watching. Adios.
Speaking of planes.
Is the music down?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
speaking of planes, we need to land this one. All right, everybody, we really appreciate everything. We really appreciate you listening. Please like, subscribe, share, hit links and bells and all those things.
The new subscribers, we got new subscribers, yeah. The subscriptions are going up, and we appreciate you for that.
And then leave comments on what you want to see, what you want to hear, and what you want us to do, and all those wonderful things.
Or even if you want to come on. We'll send you the link.
I would love to find that young man, just because I'm so proud of him and his parents, or whoever raised them. I'm proud.
Yeah, wherever you are, reach out to us. We'll send you a link, and you can be on the Automotive Truth with Matt and Irlanne.
Yes, and until next time, we out.
Bye.